Preface to Shakespeare. Okay, so here by Dr. Samuel Johnson. This lecture offers a detailed balance and analysis of Dr. Samuel Johnson's Preface to Shakespeare 1765 is an important work and a neoclassical literary criticism, especially for and UGC NET exam also. Okay, so the context of the essay: Samuel Johnson, a major figure of the Enlightenment period, believed in order classical rules, modern instruction in literature. However, in this essay, he takes a surprisingly flexible and practical approach. The preface was written as an introduction to his 1765 edition of William Shakespeare's plays. Instead of altering Shakespeare's text, Johnson provides annotations and critical evaluation, presenting both strength and weakness. This makes his criticism balanced, fair, and modern. This in tune. Marriage of Shakespeare, universal human nature. Johnson praised Shakespeare as the poet of nature because his character reflect real human behavior, emotions, and weakness. They are not idealized, they feel real and relatable across time. And timelessness. Shakespeare's works go beyond the historical context. His themes and characters remain relevant, making his drama universal and enduring. Linguistic power. Shakespeare's creativity with language is remarkably his expanded English vocabulary and used language in expressive, innovative ways, and freedom from classical rules. Unlike strict neoclassical critics, Johnson defends Shakespeare's violation of the unities and of the time and place. He argues that the audience already knows the stage is fictional, therefore, the only unity of action is essential. Bland tragedy and comedy. Johnson appreciates Shakespeare's mixing tragic and comic elements. This reflects real life where joy and sorrows exist together. So, Paul of Shakespeare, weak and moral focus. Johnson criticizes Shakespeare for not clearly teaching moral lessons. Entertainment sometimes outweighs ethical instruction. Excessive wordplay. Excessive wordplay. Shakespeare often used puns and quibbles which can distract from meaning. Johnson famously compares this to a dangerous attraction. Overly ornate language. At times, Shakespeare language becomes too complex or decorative. This can reduce clarity and audience understanding. Lack of poetic justice. Here, Johnson points that Shakespeare does not always reward good character or punish bad ones. Okay, so that's it about. And key insight: Johnson's criticism is not rigidly neoclassical, even though he values rules and while adapt and based on the practical. Is the max is balance realistic ahead of the time. Okay.